Question 1. What are the price range of cars you sell?
I'm selling from 250 to about 3 million.
3 million.
Because there are different brands and make. And year model. It depends on what the clients want.
Okay. Number 2. Which brands of cars are being sold often?
Oh, Toyotas. The Toyota Fortuner, Toyota Innova, Toyota Vios are frequently being sought by the buyers. Also, Hyundai brand like Starex, Santa Fe, Hyundai Tucson. Also CRBs, Honda CRB and Honda Civic and City. Mostly automatic ones. Pinatay mo. Namatay yun.
Nag-lock. Number 3. What kind of repairs are the most common? Like when you buy yung cars, what do you repair?
Normally, it's the minor scratches on the body. It needs retouching of paint, dents. So I use denters so we will not retouch the paint anymore. Sometimes there are tolerable dents that can be removed by the denter technician, which I pay per visit. And also the brake pads, the under chassis like tie rod, ball joint, and bushings. These are common factors that are normally being replaced due to wear and tear.
Number 4. On the average, how long does it take for a car to be repaired?
Depends on the damage or the things that to be repaired. Depends. Like the paint, it normally takes about 3 days to 1 week. Dents are easily done. It's very easily done depending how many dents are there in the car. But when the denter comes here, he usually, whenever I call him, normally he repairs about 5 cars that he does in about 2 hours. And other chassis takes about a day to repair. I don't buy cars with defective engine because it will entail too much expenses like overhauling the engine. It's not good anymore. So when I saw that the vehicle is due for overhauling, I don't buy them anymore. Just minor tune-ups. So it will only take about a day or 2. Then it's good for selling.
Okay.
And we do some detailings before selling it, like waxing it, shampooing the interior, the sidings, the ceilings, and simonizing the body, waxing it using a 3-step McGuire cleaning system for waxing.
Okay. Number 5. Once you get a car and have it repaired, what is the average time it takes for it to get sold?
It depends. It depends on the buyer because there are cars that easily get sold. Sometimes it's only 1 hour in the shop and some client will come, a buyer will come and prepare it and buy it. But there are cars also that will take months to sell. It depends on the car and on the choices of the buyers that comes over to take a look at the shop and the stocks that I have to buy it.
Number 6. How many people do you normally have working on restoration of a vehicle?
I only employ 3 personnel here. I have 1 painter who does the retouching. The denters is on call whenever I need him. Then he will come over because he's a freelancer. The mechanics, I don't employ them. They're freelancer also. They have a shop somewhere in Camias where I just call them and repair about 2 to 3 cars that I have bought. Then I will call them over to... So that I will not have to bring the car there. Then I have 1 driver, salesman, to attend to the customers whenever I'm not around.
Number 7. Is there a particular season or time period that one sells the most cars, or demand is at its highest?
Oh.
Seasonal.
No, it's not seasonal. Second-hand cars are not seasonal. It's just it gets low. The business gets low after matriculation period because maybe the parents are first spending for the matriculation fee. So if it's school days or first matriculation periods, it's kind of low. Then it goes on. You make a sale monthly. There's no particular seasons because right now the government is eyeing to implement the odd-even scheme. So their parents now are looking for second-hand cars again for their usage of their family.
Number 8, how many cars can you hold in your shop?
I can hold around 25, the most in the shop today. As I used to have about before 45 to 50 cars. Now I just lessen the stock, so it can hold about 24, 25 units now.
Okay. And last, ano sa tingin mo yung pinaka-relevant problem na hinaharap ng company now?
Oh, there's no problem. This is a business, buy and sell of cars and repair shop. You just have to be very, very careful in buying. First, in checking the units that you're going to buy. The documentation is very important. You have to check the certificate of registration of the vehicle. So you have to check also you have to check with LTO and the highway patrol. Then if you're buying a car that has just been paid from the bank, you check on the release or the cancellation of chattel mortgage that was issued by the financing or the releasing bank. So you have to call the bank to verify the authenticity of the cancellation of the chattel mortgage. So I personally go to this process of bringing the car to the highway patrol or the PNP clearance division of the highway patrol to check on the authenticity of the certificate of registration, the motor, the chassis number is being checked, and the plate number. If there's no alarm or if it's not yet gotten involved in any accident. Secondly, I go to the Land Transportation Office or the LTO to verify if really they issue the certificate of registration of the vehicle. Thirdly, I verify with the bank who releases the cancellation of mortgage. So you have to be very, very careful in buying and checking the authenticity of the documents you're selling. And the documents of you're going to buy, of the vehicles that I'm going to buy. At the same time, I give guarantee to the buyers that my vehicle are verified, the documents are verified, and if there's any problem, I'm around to answer their query or complaint if they may have in the future.
Okay, thank you.